Is history.
History. Y'all please, so don't feel like y'all need to be restrained. Laugh and have fun. Anyway, I'm going to put y'all on the spot anyway, because I told y'all that we got to take care of everybody here inside the family. That means their introductions are in order. That involves y'all, not me. We're going to start with you. Come on up here. Now, stay right here. How y'all doing? Don't be nervous. You ain't gonna be doing nothing physical. Here is the two head fishermen here inside the family. Now, specifically him, because he knows where the best catfishing spot is. Y'all know how we feel about our fried catfish down here, right? And that fried catfish ain't fried right. We tossed it out to window. Ask my mama. On the interstate, hitting people's cars. But baby, turn around. No joke. I'm not lying. Now, you know how to make some of the best fried catfish down here in the South, right? So what? I'm assuming not in real life. She laughing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hop the bayou over here, take all these men with us, leave these lovely, pretty ladies standing right there. And thanks to your knowledge, you're gonna teach these ladies how to take some of these stones, these big rocks here, take these acorns out of this oak tree that's been here, and you're gonna press these acorns together to extract the oil while we fishing for about 1 hour. Now, whenever we come back with that catfish, we're gonna skin it for these ladies, cut it up and season it, and they got their little skillets ready on the fire. We're gonna fry that catfish and we're gonna eat like kings today. We're going to kind of try to fatten up, trying to gain as much weight as we can. Why? Slave owner only going to feed us enough during the week to make sure we got enough energy to do his tasks. No more, no less. But on Sunday, we off. So that means we can eat as much as we want. Now look, let me tell you something. You got a lot of catfish left over. You know that, right? You good at what you're doing, trying to give you some props. Smile, be proud. Yeah. But what you gonna do with the catfish though that's left over? Look at my sister, she full as a tick. She can't eat no more. No more food for her. What you gonna do with this catfish that's left over?
Refrigerate it.
Well, we slaves. We ain't slave catfish. Ain't no refrigerator. Let me why not? They ain't had it yet. Oh, let me tell you what you're gonna do since you're just as clueless as you wanna be, look. You're so cute. You can set up a stall over there in the actual Congo Square itself, believe it or not. And you're gonna sell this catfish to anybody who wants to buy it. Any money that you two make, y'all put it right inside your pocket. It belongs to you and not the slave owner. Why? We off. That's why. Now, that involves the next set of introductions, which involves these two people right here. Come on up here. Stand here. Now, these two are very important here inside the family because without these two people, y'all wouldn't have no clothes on. Now, these two people are the head weavers here inside the family. Now that the head catfishermen are out there setting up the stall, selling the catfish, thanks to her knowledge and she teaching you, they are going to go out there and sell their head wraps, sell their fabric, sell their clothes and stuff that they wove together. And any money that they make, they put it right inside their pocket. It belongs to them and not the slave owner. Now, why are these two families doing this? Because, yes, we're all one big happy family right here. And even though we may not be blood related to each other, we were all bought and sold together, so we take care of each other. But they could be doing anything. They could be trying to plot their freedom. Easy. They're trying to do something that only slaves down here in New Orleans can do, that no other slave can do down in the South. They are trying to buy all the children out of slavery into freedom. We do not want them to grow up as slaves. There ain't no life to live. So they're trying to make as much money as they can. Slave owner not going to take it from them because they earned it on a Sunday. So they're going to save this money up and buy our kids out. So you, all four of y'all, very important inside this family as far as our family goes. We're depending on y'all to make sure our children are happy. Maybe they can grow up north and then send for us and buy us out of slavery into freedom. You never know. So keep that in mind because it's going to come into play later. Head back. I'm done with y'all. Now, introductions are still in order. I ain't done yet. Come on up here, sweetheart. You my favorite. Let me introduce y'all to my favorite woman in the family because here's the head farmer here inside the family. And this is important for this reason. She got crops growing up there. There's some specific crops that's growing up there, but one important one. Now she got tomatoes growing, cucumbers, watermelon, and the most important crop of all, okra. Y'all know about the okra? There it is, mama. Listen, y'all do realize it ain't gumbo unless it got the okra up in there, right? I think y'all call it soup. It's called soup, right? It ain't no okra. Yeah, do y'all know what the word gumbo means? Okra. That's what the word means. The word means okra. Gumbo, that's an African word. Gumbo means okra. Now look, you know how to make some of the best gumbo down here in the South. You know that, right? And you know how much I love my gumbo, baby. You know how to put your foot in that gumbo, make it taste. Mwah! Thank you, Jesus. Yes, Lord. But we got a problem. Your crops dying, baby. Crops are dying. It's summertime in Louisiana. 100 degrees, 100% humidity, and not a cloud in sight. It's only worse than Florida. Hey, what you gonna do about this? Your crops.
You need water.
Your
You have to go
crops.
find some water.
How? Ain't nobody. It's okay. It's okay to say you don't know. Remember, I have all the answers. I'm the tour guide. But let me tell you what you are going to do. You got to go to one person in this family who's going to solve all of our problems. And without this one person, we don't even have a family. Did you know that? Huh. Come on up here, Mama. And Mama I don't know how you do. I want you to stand in front of me and show them how important you are. Here's the head voodoo queen here inside the family. Yes. By the way, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is my birthday gift from me. Yeah, I plotted it this morning. We've never met, just so y'all know. But when they told me it was her birthday, I had to do this to her. Now, the head voodoo queen in the family just means that she's the head voodoo priestess. That's it. That's all it means. Us men, we're called voodoo doctors as voodoo priests. So those other terms that y'all done heard on TV, voodoo witch thing, voodoo vampire doctor.
Witch doctor.
Yeah, we don't have those terms. We don't. That's all Hollywood made up. But here's the head voodoo queen in the family because we've elevated her to that point because she has the most knowledge as far as our religion goes to take care of everybody here inside of this family. So we need Mama. Now, Mama, now that the head farmer came to you and said, look here, Mama, the crop's dying. And I'm like, Mom, I want my gumbo, Mom. I want my gumbo. What, Mom, what we got to do something about this? What we going to do?
You got to think about some irrigation.
Daddy, all right, there it is. Stay loud. Let me hear you say it.
Make it rain.
Yes.
There we go.
We're going to dance, like you said at first, and we're going to make it rain. In other words, we're doing a voodoo ritual. That's exactly what we're about to go do. Now, yesterday, I did the voodoo ritual. It started raining. So y'all got to bear with me. It's not my fault, okay? And the day before yesterday, the same thing happened. So I got to tone it down today. I'm going to try to do the best I can, all right? I know it's starting to sprinkle now. But that also means that you got to go back and tell the rest of the family to get ready. Because you see my two sisters right here? They got a very important job to do as far as the voodoo ritual goes. They got to run back to the slave cabins and grab a few key items to make sure that this ritual works out right. So you got to go let the rest of the family know as well. Because without them knowing, they're not going to come to the voodoo ritual. So go let them know. All right. I'm joking. Go back to your spot. That's all I need to do is go back to your spot. Mama, you are now the head voodoo queen here inside the family for the remainder of this whole journey. You're not going to be doing much. I'm just going to have you stand in different places, and when I say the word Mama, when you decide, put your hands on your hips and get a little attitude there.
That's easy.
Oh! Your daughter said, that's easy. All right, Mama, that's all I need you to do is stand there and look pretty. All right, head back, Mama, head back. Now, here we go to the nitty-gritty voodoo ritual. What does all this stuff mean, voodoo ritual? We don't know what that means right now as tourists, but we do know as slaves. Now, the black code is coming to get us, y'all. Remember that document I told you about? That black code said that all slaves have to be Roman Catholic. We don't know what them words mean. Just you heard Mama say, uh-oh. We don't know what that means. We don't know Roman Catholicism. We know voodoo. We believe in God and the Loa, our own version of the saints. That's all we know. Now, the slave owner got this document. He's looking at it. He's like, uh-oh. I got to convert these polytheistic savages to Roman Catholicism. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. So he did it the best way he knew how. He brought us together, and you know what that man told us? He said, look here, slaves. All these gods and these goddesses that y'all serve don't exist. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I don't see no goddess in the Bible nowhere. That's not up in there. There's only one God. One God. His name, God. And that's the God that you need to serve. Did anybody catch that, what I just said?
Sure.
We should be a little bit confused right now. Let me ask y'all something, family, because I'm a little off. How many gods do we serve? What his name is?
God.
For real? Girl got me grabbing my pearls. Well,
Not nowadays.
looked at the slave owner and said, wait a minute, you said we got to worship one God, his name is God, man. Check! We do. And then he said, you need to know about the saints. Now, we don't know that word. What are these saints? He said, saints are regular human beings born and raised down here on earth in the biblical days. Some of these people were born before, some of these people were born after. But because of the good deeds and the miracles they performed in the name of our God, when these group of people died, God elevated them saints. He patted them on the back and said, you did a good job down there on earth. Gave them all different spiritual jobs. Now man prays to the saints before they pray to God.
What that sound like?
That sound like the Loa. Sound like the Loa to y'all?
Yes,
I
sir.
just want to check. Okay, there it is. He said, you need to know about the names of these saints. Now maybe there's a difference there. He said Saint Mary, and we're just like, huh? We don't know who she is. He said Saint Mary is the mother of Jesus, and Jesus is part of the Holy Trinity. God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. They all make one. You pray to Saint Mary, she'll demand that God hears your prayers. We're confused. That sounds like our ocean spirit, Yemayah. Yemayah is also the mother of God. She's the mother of creation, the mother of man, and the mother of all things. You pray to Yemayah, she'll demand that God hears your prayers. Check! Come on, slave owner. Why are you doing this to us? You're trying to convert us and then you say nothing new yet. And then he said, you need to know about St. Peter. I'm going to pause right here just for a second, all right? I have a question for y'all. Who here has seen that TV show, American Horror Story Coven? Raise your hands high. Raise them high so I know who you need to get mad at. This is for y'all. St. Peter stands at the gates of heaven, he told us. He carries keys right here. Sometimes he has his cane, and whenever you die, you can't go through the gates of heaven that he stands at without going through St. Peter. We confused? That sounds like our Lawa. His name? Papa Legba. Okay, let me clear this up right now. Just so y'all know, American Horror Story Coven fans, Papa Legba's not some baby eating cocaine snorting Jamaican.
Right, we know.
Okay, all right. First off, don't y'all get us Haitians confused with the Jamaicans.
Oh no, we don't.
Okay, yeah.
We got Trini over here, so.
Oh, good. See, now see, here's the
By
thing.
way of Martinique, so.
All those islands, like what she's talking about, especially where we come from, these islands are different islands. They're not the same island. So we got different cultures and different accents and everything. If you tell my mama she sounds Jamaican, that's a quick way to get cussed out in Creole.
Oh, yeah.
That's all. She had to do it yesterday. So listen, just to clear up that confusion, people that's seen the show, Papa Legba obviously is not a Jamaican. First off, he's Haitian, like me. He has very, very short hair. He wears a straw hat. He has his cane, because he's a little bit crippled, so you know his hands are a little bit like this. He's a little bit crippled. He hangs onto his cane. He carries keys right here, and he stands at the gates of freedom. He loves his children. Children cannot do wrong by Papa Legba. Loves his babies, and more importantly, the man loves his rum. Just like all of us from the.
Yes, sir.
I better let it go. Let it go. All right. He stands at the gates of freedom, and you cannot enter the gates of freedom without going through Papa Legba. And this is the last one. Y'all gonna help me? That is, thank you. Y'all see how easy it was for this family right here to convert? And I'm using the words loosely. Convert to Roman Catholicism, and the slave owner actually believed it. We ain't convert. Mama ain't crazy. Now the slave owner is walking past the slave cabins over there inside the French Quarter. Mama that had us men in the family built a giant statue dedicated to St. Mary in the slave cabin, like a little altar. Now the slave owner's peeking in the window, seeing us leaving offerings on this thing. He like, oh, they converted. They don't convert it. I did good. Hallelujah. He gonna walk away. In reality, y'all know what my mama did. My mama had the babies, the children in the family, build a little tiny statuette at the bottom of the shrine dedicated to Yemeya. And we're leaving offerings to her, not to that St. Mary. Because we don't know who she is. We don't know who St. Mary is. And that way, we can do voodoo in secret. Because thanks to the black code now, voodoo's illegal. And if we're caught doing anything outside of Roman Catholicism as slaves, please keep this right here for the remainder of the journey. They killed us on the spot. Slave owner slit our throat with his field knife. He got enough slaves out in the plantation out there to cycle us through. Somebody doing some rebels. Hit me like a ton of bricks. It's New Orleans. Welcome to New Orleans. The only thing you can happen to you is a $40 fine. So now, here's the cultural belief. Just to make sure y'all, I pound this in your head about how important this is. If you're not Roman Catholic, no matter what sect of Christianity you come from, Roman Catholicism is the only true religion. They believe if you're not Roman Catholic, you worship the devil. And if you worship the devil, he grants you magical powers. If you have magical powers, you're the seed of all evil. And before that seed can be planted and allowed to grow and prosper, it needs to be snuffed out. That's why they killed us. Please keep that right here. Because what we're about to do involves us doing this in secret. But Mama always got a ram in the bush. That's why Mama got this voodoo ritual going on over here on this side of the wall and not over there on that side of the wall. Because the slave owner's going to peek over the wall. He ain't coming over here. He's going to peek over the wall. He's going to see this. Now look at these people. Now he's playing the djembe. He got him a djembe. He got him a corn shuck banjo. They are having them a good old-fashioned time. Slave owner going to peek over the wall. You know what he going to think? Oh, they not doing nothing bad. They just doing their Congo dance. This is the name Congo Square. Yeah?
Yes.
Thank you, Mama. I thought you was going to say something on there with me on that time. That's all right. He going to leave us be. Y'all want to know the real reason why he about to come over here? No. It's because whenever we all come together like this and it's just him by himself.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
We outnumber him 3-1. See me and my brother right here, we going to make sure that man disappear in the bayou somewhere from Drake's behind over here. And he going to leave us be. Now these people are doing the exact same thing that we're about to do. Because now that mother and the head farmer has told everybody, look, Mama said let's do the voodoo ritual. First off, my two sisters that ran back to the slave cabins, they're going to grab a few things. Mother is in these bushes over here in prayer and meditation, praying to our spirit, Papa Legba, to open the gates and let the spirits come through. We need two particular spirits to come down. We need, and I'm only tying Haitian names to these spirits because of my background. We need La Sirène, the female spirit of the ocean. For those of you who are familiar with French and Creole, y'all know that means siren or mermaid. We need agua also as well, the male spirit of the ocean. Agua means water, maelstrom, river. It all depends on what version of Creole that you speak. How are we going to get these spirits to come on down here? I mean, what these people allowed in the biblical days? Something that y'all seen on TV they lied about, but still exists in real life. Ritual possession. Don't worry, Mom. You ain't getting possessed today, all right? All right, don't worry. Now, ritual possession on TV tells y'all this, right? Brains. Right, that's what they tell y'all on TV? Like, that's what... No. Some of y'all done seen ritual possession before, believe it or not. How many of y'all have been to a southern black church before? Mom, you ever seen them catch the spirit in church? Yeah. If you ain't never seen this before, get on YouTube and type this in. Black people catch the spirit. It ain't racist. It ain't racist. But it's because it's true. And here go my mama right here. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. Hey! That's ritual possession. Catching the spirit. I done seen people break chandeliers from the spirit. They never hurt, but they break them chandeliers and jump them cubes. Now, in voodoo, it's the same. The only difference is we're going to have the spirit go into a person's body, communicate with the spirit, and then the spirit grants us favors, and the spirit just leaves. That's it. No zombies, no blood, no baby sacrifices, none of that kind of stuff. Now, Ma, there's a lot of weight on your shoulders. I mean, you got to sit here and take care of this whole family. We all dependent on you. Yeah, you can do it, but you're depending on one other person here inside the family. Without this one person, we can't even have the voodoo ritual because you need his talent. Him. Come on up here. Hey, baby, this for you here. This for you. Come on over here. Say hey to your family.
Hey.
You missed them. There you go. You gotta say hey to everybody because he got you on camera saying hey to
Tough job up here.
It is, ain't it? Here's the head djembe player here inside the family. Now, you know what a djembe is? Drums. It's a drum. Like that. Now, the head look. Here's the djembe. Now, the head djembe player in the family has to be able to set the tone for this whole voodoo ritual in order for mother to go into that trance-like state, that form of hypnotism, so we can ask our spirits for wind and rain. But I want you to understand how important that your job is. You do realize if you can't play that djembe right, the head former right there won't get the crop spare, which means we won't get the gumbo, which means that we gonna die. Which also means that the head fisherman can't even get to the best catfishing spot, right? If you can't get to the best catfishing spot because the water levels are too low, that means no catfish. So that means we're not going to get fed on Sunday, we're going to die. Which also means that the head weavers inside the family can't get the things that they need to get from the head farmers to sell their wares out there, which also means no children being bought out of slavery, which also means the children going to die. Which also means that the water levels are going to drop. We're going to get bit by the mosquitoes because they're going to multiply, catch the yellow fever. Look it up. When we catch the yellow fever, you know what's going to happen after that. We're going to die. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. Can I give him a little bit of pressure back that baby?
Yes.
Just a little bit. Hey, you belong to her. So, I mean, and she gave me permission. Just don't move right there, okay? Don't move. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Nothing wrong with it, drum.
You know you're playing the djembe for real, not for play, right?
Yeah, put it between your knees.
And don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly what to do. What's about to happen? The voodoo ritual, of course. I'm about to take y'all over there by the bayou and do Congo dance. You guys get to see the